NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us south of the border to the vibrant capital of Mexico City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Mexico City. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now it's Burrow. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Burrow will throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, that'll be caught by Cobb. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Wilson's got it complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Garrett Wilson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Patriots nothing.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. To throw is Ward. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Well, they'll send Adams in motion left. Now Ward. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. An inside run with Lynch. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Ward. They'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, here's Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They go up the middle with Lynch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. In motion right is the tight end. And they'll turn to power game to try to get in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice massive run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Randy Moss.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. First down, they run with Lynch. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Here's Ward. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 3. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, New England.
Ward now working out of the gun. He finds Lynch. It's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Throwing is Ward. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg Olsen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. Look at the big fella go. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Cam Little to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Underneath, he's got Olsen. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Over the middle, complete. That's Reed. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. Adams, the man in motion left. Looking to throw. Moore. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
First down goal at the 6-yard line.
Ward to throw once more. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on 1st and goal. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Operating from the gun. Moore. Looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Lynch up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Pats have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Sanders on for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. Back now in Mexico City. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now it's Burrow. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Throwing, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Burrow. That'll be caught by Cobb. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
Now Burrow. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute. of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
First down, Patriots.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here comes 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field. But they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are in the field?
They'll try the middle with Lynch. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders.
40-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. Good night, everybody.